We are a new,
New member.
yeah. So we gonna next to the topic for this meeting. What this topic is?
You can read.
What's the topic? Oh, love your job and what you do. That's the theme. So I guess introducing for the first speaker is yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just you read this.
Oh, this way. Sri Wahyuningsi. She has a YouTuber from Buluku. She has a YouTuber Bulukumba, announcer of PM. What's PM? 10. Yeah. 7 CRVM, service ambassador in Sulawesi Mandiri Bank. Wow. Work in government office. Wow, she's so. Yeah. Okay. The next we have second speaker. They have Rifa'atul Mahmudah. Yeah. She has a senior high school in senior high school one of Bulukumba. What's bachelor? Bachelor of Chemistry Hasanuddin University. Mathematics and English teacher at Rumah Belajar Bersama. So yeah. So maybe I give the time for the first speaker to tell what they want to say.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for the moderator today to explain a little bit about my daily life. Actually, when they speak about introduce about myself, he told me about what I do 2 or 1 year ago. So yeah, the topic for today is love your job and what you do. Some of us might think that do what you love is the most ideal things, and it feels like very nice if we do a job or have a career that's suit with what we want and our passion. And do you woke up and then with a good feelings every day because you work based on your passion, or do you feel that you are the happiest person in the world because you do what you love? At least everyone must have a thought so, but in reality, life doesn't work that way. Even we can feel bored if we do something over and over, even though it's something that we love. Is it right? So actually, I will start from my experience, because today we talk about love your job and what you do. Some of people, they don't really like what they do. Some of people feeling like they're so boring where they doing something they don't really like it. But we need salary, we need money, so they sometimes they push themselves to doing like make it daily routine, but actually they're so boring with them. Okay, let me explain about my experience. When I decided to take journalism when I was in the college or in the campus, just because I really want to speak on the camera. I have a dream to be famous. Actually, that's that's my dream. I really want to be artist. I don't really want to be singer because I realize my voice really bad. So yeah, I just want to be artist, and then I have a way that I can explain more. I can speak on the camera. So I take a journalist when I was in the college, and after that, when I was study, I really excited when we have seminar where we have a meeting about how to speak on the camera. I join how to speak on the camera, how to be a good journalist. I take it all off because I really want to be journalist. And after that, when I finishing my graduate, to be a journalist on the TV, that's not really easy actually. The first you have to have a good looking this, and of course good mind. It means like you have to be smart, you have to be good when you sharing something, and so I looking for a job. I share many company like radio, like TV, of course just in Makassar, but yeah, they don't call me back, so I'm little bit like sad. It's around 3 months, and after that my family take me to join in their company in the one of bank in Makassar. At the first time I feel like no, I don't really want to be a banker because I really want to be journalist, but because I should be survive on the city far from my family, so I need a salary, so okay, just try. At the first time, before to be a service ambassador, I take to a marketing seller, seller,
Oh, sales.
sellers, yes.
Sales marketing.
Okay, so I take it sellers. Yeah, and to be sellers is maybe sometimes people can do it, but I'm not really because that's not my passion. So I had my job the first I had, and then when I was still work as a sellers, I'm still apply to take apply my job to take a journalist, but I try to survive. It's around 5 months in the bank, and then I don't know what happened, but I can enjoy. Even the first I really had my job, and then I can enjoy the job. Maybe for the first because I got salary, and the second because that's I do the job like daily routine. So yeah, I can handle that. So yeah, I think based on my experience, we should be love my job. Even the first we had it because that's not our passion, because that's not our dream. Just try to doing, because if you doing like daily routine, you can handle and you can understand, and maybe you can more love your job. Sorry for many mistake because I didn't have many reference for today. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you.
Well, based on Mochi's experience, we know that the important thing that we have to believe is do what we love. It's not impossible, but it can happen. But it should be better if we can love what we do. Many persons want to do what they love, but they don't do, and in the last they will do what they need to be done. It calls priority. So in life, for example, you want to be a chemist and you want to work in a laboratory as an analyst, but some condition didn't support you to do that. So what will you do? Will you find another your passion, or will you find another way to be a chemist? Or maybe you want to do another work, and you try to love it. When we do something that we love, maybe sometimes you do over and over, and you will be feel bored. But if you love something, what you do, love what you do, it means that you try to use all your heart to do the job. Okay. A little bit about my experience. Now I am a teacher, but when I was in university, when I was children, teacher is not my passion. I really don't want to be a teacher, but now I am a teacher because why? Now I love I love what I do. That's why. And then my passion before is a chemist, but something happened that I can do what I love. So I try another way, and I try to love what I do, and now I become a teacher because I love to teach children. I love to make people understand about something new, and I love it. So it calls priority. So in life we have a priority. Okay, I think that.
Okay, so thank you. That's explanation of how to propose your passion, and and that's right. It's not easy. It's not the easy things because there are always challenges in what you're doing, what you love. Sometimes it's order to get you in a high level. So I mean, it doesn't matter how much you get a pain, get it down, but you have to be ready. We gonna be getting back to up. So that's the explanation. So they have a question for. Okay.
I just want to ask a simple question. I think, what did you like most about your job? That's all. What did you like most about your job?
What do you like most?
Yeah. What do you like most?
What do you like?
I answer directly.
Do you ask?
Yeah, ask
Both of us.
the speaker. Both of
Okay. You want to answer first?
you.
Okay.
English.
You want to answer the question or you had another question?
No, answer first. So, what is the most I like in my job? Well, my currently job is a teacher. So, actually being a teacher, well, my best, I'm not from educational major. Well, so being teacher, this is the first time, being a teacher is the first time when I was in RBB. When I in RBB. And then sometimes children ask me because they don't know, and I explain to them and make them understand, and that makes me happy. So being teacher, not because the salary, not because the money that you get, but how can you make people understand and know about something they don't know. So I think that's
Good teacher. Okay.
interesting.
The most that I like in my job, actually, okay, I will tell you a little bit story. After I resigned from the bank, I back to my hometown and work as a government in my village. And I really like my job because I can help the people, like when they need help something. We can help us. I mean, I also can more close with my people in my village, and then when they need something, I can help us. So yeah, I just like it to help people in my home.
So actually, I have to my personal answer about this. Honestly, right? I really hate my job. But I really love the pay when I paid. So I use my money to to make things that make me happy. Yeah.
What is your job?
What is
Don't say here, you will.
yeah,
Fire.
cause I'm working for a government, so that's scary. Yeah, that's. So there any more question? Okay. Thank you. I almost say my.
Okay, thank you very much for the time. And my question is, can you explain how you love your job? If your job is not your passion. Thank you.
Okay, so how I love my job if my job is not passion because of the salary. Because we should because we should be survive, and we need money to buy anything, to buy what we do, what make our happy. So we survive to still love my job because we want to buy our happiness.
Apa pertanyaan apa?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, quote of the day from Mariana.
Apa tadi pertanyaannya?
Apa yang membuat kita cinta pekerjaan tapi kalau kita itu bukan
Oh, it's not our passion. Yes. What makes us love our job, but that's not our passion. Yes. Actually, in life we have a priority, and then we try to out from our comfort zone. Yes. Because we cannot imagine in future maybe there's something happen that we can do what we love. So try to love what we do. So to love our job now is I try to find out what makes me happy, and then I try to I try to enjoy my job, and then if let's say there's something like a distraction is it, or maybe something apa sih yang mengganggu? Oh, some problem, I will try to find to solve it. So even though you do what you love, you will face the problem also. So yes, I try to enjoy what I do.
Okay.
To love.
So the keyword for today, money equals is happiness. Okay, so we have more questions from audience.
We don't talk about money, right?
Yeah.
We talk about love.
Yeah, what we love, and we love money.
Yeah.
We don't talking about love, but we love money. Okay,
What about them, Uni?
so okay, they have any comment or more question from audience?
Okay, well, thank you for the chance. Nice to be here. Well, first of all, I would like to say that at first, the topic is actually the topic actually sounds quite simple, but after hearing your explanations, it becomes interesting to talk actually. Okay, yes, so we are talking about love or not love our jobs or what to do, and when talking about love or not love our jobs or what to do has something to do with our personality actually, our ways of thinking, our feeling, and our behavior. And I have underlined some ideas that you have explained before, and it's quite interesting, and it makes me to address questions. And my question is related to love what to do. My question is, what should we do to hate what we do when it is forbidden or it is not allowed in Islamic teachings? How to hate what to do, because I know that some people out there, even we ourselves sometimes we're not aware of what we are doing. It is forbidden, but it is forbidden in Islamic teachings, but we still do it. And then my question is how to hate what to do when it is forbidden in Islamic teachings, or even it is not allowed by our parents. Thank you. I'm not asking how to love, but how to hate. Yes. How to hate what we are doing when it is while it is forbidden in Islamic teachings. Yes, for example, somebody out there is going steady. It is forbidden in Islamic teachings, right? But how to hate what to do when it is forbidden in Islamic teachings, when we are aware of that what we are doing is forbidden in Islamic teachings. How to hate it? Okay, for example, some people out there are going steady, right? Do you know going steady? Okay, it is forbidden in Islam teachings, right? And how to hate when somebody is going steady out there? How to hate? How they hate? How to hate lah? How to hate what they do? Maybe, for example, if somebody is asking you, I'm not going steady, but yes, if somebody asking, let's imagine I'm going steady, but how to hate? If we are talking about love your jobs and love what to do, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then my question is how to hate, not how to love, and how to hate what we are doing when it is forbidden in Islamic teachings. Should I speak in Bahasa Indonesia? There's no need to translate into Bahasa Indonesia?
I get it what you mean.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
You have to answer, but so we can move to another question. Comment maybe? Maybe answer later.
Maybe another question.
No question.
Okay.
What I have to do?
So later, I mean, I will answer later.
Yeah, we can answer later.
For a little
Maybe.
Okay, change the question.
Come on.
It's good question.
We can try to answer.
You want to answer the question?
Questions later.
Habibi.
Okay, so you want to give me
Sana
three
Iman.
How to love our jobs when the amount of money that we earn from the job is not satisfying. How to love our jobs
When the money.
when the amount of money that we make from our work is not satisfying. Okay, thank you.
Resign. Find another job.
I have no idea what to choose.
Okay.
Oh, we have to love
Let
it.
me try to answer.
We have to love it. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah. So they have.
One question.
Additional. Okay, about why you love your job. If let's say it's not satisfied about amount of money, right? Well, working or have a job is not only about money, but experience. So based on my experience as a teacher, when I teach, I learn. So when I teach, I recall what I know. So it means that I know something new also, how to face another a different character from the students, the kids. So I learn from that. So there is no something that lost from me if I teach, even though the money as the amount of money is less. Yes.
Yeah. that's it. So what about the audience? Do you have more question about love what you do and love apa? Yeah, love your job and love what you do. So do you have any question for that?
So let me stick in bahasa your question before. So you mean that bagaimana kita membenci sesuatu yang dilarang agama? Is it? Membenci.
Oh, how to hate something?
Hate, not hide.
Hate. How to hate something?
Let's say, don't do that.
I mean they have.
Well, we had something that forbidden in Islamic teaching. So the first days come back from you. If let's say you had, or if let's say you say that something is a forbidden in our in Islamic teaching, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. And maybe if you see someone or everyone who do in outside, maybe just ignore it, because yes,
Because we cannot control them.
and we are not our parents, and we are not their parents. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the question. So back to for asking.
Okay, thank you for your answers. Yes, I agree with your answers that yes, just don't do that. Yes, but you know, it's quite difficult indeed to realize that it is forbidden Islamic teachings while we ourselves never learn the Islamic teaching itself. Do you get what I mean? And I'm so sorry, I feel unwell, so I have to use my face mask. So I mean, okay. Thank you for your answers. Okay, just don't do that. If you want to hate the things that you think is not true or it is forbidden Islamic teaching, where you are still doing that. Okay, but sometimes it's quite difficult to hate what we're doing while it's forbidden Islamic teachings, because we ourselves do not understand or do not know it is forbidden in Islamic teachings. So how to directly hate it? I think it's not that easy to directly not do the things that is forbidden in Islamic teachings, because of course we have to learn more about Islamic teachings to make us aware of what is not forbidden, or what is forbidden Islamic teachings. So I think it's not that easy to say that just don't do that. So could you share us what's more strategies or tips from you to hate what is forbidden Islamic teaching, but we are still doing that? Thank you.
Why are you still doing that when you know that it's forbidden from Islamic teaching? Why are you still doing that when you know that it's forbidden in Islamic teaching?
Yes, I say sometimes it's quite hard to hate just by saying don't do that, but sometimes we forget it again that it's forbidden and we still do it. And yeah, so how to control our emotions? Does it has something to do with emotional intelligence or what? Okay, Ichal, you have to explain it. You're a moderator. You have to say something too.
Okay.
Whisper in my ear, and it's better if you answer directly.
You say I'm sitting just moderator.
And if it's your
Okay. In this case, like we know in our religion, they have. We have three step for like apa memberitahukan? Oh, tell that maybe that person if have got a mistake. We just have three step. Yeah, the first we can just tell him on make a conversation with that person is make a mistake and tell him what they do is like yeah, it's wrong for religion, and if it's not work, I mean if that person still do it that things, we can show and make them example like what is the great things is not do that anymore. If it's still not work, yeah, we don't have any chance. We just for pray for the God is yeah, give him some miracle and maybe some azab maybe yeah. What we have to do? We tell him it's not working. We do something. I mean, we give me example. It's not working. Yeah, just pray and please God give that guy azab and punishment and they sadar with that. Yeah, because we still human. We can give up.
Bless them.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Bibi.
Okay, for our viewers, but just kidding, right? But just kidding. Don't hate me. That's my personal. Okay, so yeah, what about this? Yeah, they have something.
Thank you.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thanks for the chance was given to me. It's really interesting topic today. But I want to add what Mr. Moderator said about how to hate the three steps before. I have an experience in Islamic boarding school that how to it's not enough to tell them that don't do that. It's not enough, because when we start from action. For example, in pesantren, when the teacher don't do that and you do that, and the student you ask to forbid, for example, for example, don't please take the rubbish or the batch, sampah ya, rubbish. But we start from me too. So in pesantren, when I take the rubbish, so my students also will do that. So it's not that please take the rubbish in the field. It's not enough like that. So we have to give example first. I think it's okay. And then I want to say something about a comfort zone, because Miss Ita. Hey. sorry. Okay, Miss Ilva said that
Thing is in long-term memory.
she loves how to be a teacher so much, teacher, and Miss Mochi loves how to help people in their hometown. Yeah. It's about your comfort zone. I have there is a prophet say that comfort zone is not safe. Jadi terkadang I say in Indonesia, but in English it's not rima. Terkadang zona nyaman itu tidak aman. Not safe. Yeah. And then I remember one quote from Arabic for Proverbs quotes that inna ra'aitu wukufa bla 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 gitu. Inna ra'aitu wukufa mas ada, ya gitulah. Intinya so the point that the prophet say that air tergenang itu tidak baik, justru air yang mengalir itu yang bersih, yang jernih. So your passion is teacher and your passion is yeah. So what do you think about the prophet that comfort zone is not safe? For example, you need to move from your job, for example, and because your comfort zone. For example, my comfort zone is maybe teacher, but I have to do something that it's not only about being a teacher. So, can you give maybe
Being a headmaster.
yeah, or another job, another occupation that maybe you're not comfort zone? Thank you.
Teaching is not your passion.
No.
You can explain.
Well, actually, honestly, teaching is not my passion. Well, talking about comfort zone. Comfort zone is a zona nyaman ya. For example, your passion is become a gamer. So every day you play game, okay. But after that you realize that playing game is not good, and then you go to study. You go to take another course and you study. That's you get out from your comfort zone. It doesn't mean that the job that I do now is my comfort zone. No. And then become a teacher. Actually, this is not my passion. And then I do because some condition didn't support me to do my passion. So I try another way, and then I learn how to be a teacher. And then I love it. I try to love it actually. I find another way. Why I have to love the job that I do now. That's.
Okay, me too actually. Whereas a government in my village, it's not conversant actually because the connection really bad in there. And at the first time I come to my hometown, I feel like okay, I can see what my friend doing because I can connect with social media. That's make me a little bit sad. And the second is I should leave my family, some of my family, and also some of my friend and how do you say sahabat? Best friend, and also my best friend. And I try to stay and live in my home, and it's not easy. It's really good because I can stay with my mom. I'm more close with my mom, but at the first time it's make me a little bit stressed because the first I work and I didn't get a salary. It's around 4 months. and the second because I don't have many friends in my hometown before I come back, and it's not my comfort zone actually, but I try to doing like make it like daily routine, and I will try to more like my job, and after that I can got many benefit like that's really good job because I can help people when they need to helping like that.
Okay. So in fact, what we think the best isn't necessarily what you really need. I mean, kadang hal yang kita pikirkan itu yang terbaik, ya belum tentu itu yang benar-benar kita butuhkan. Iya. 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 Yeah, like the song is Drake, we have God plans. God's plan, yo. We just really DOG. Yeah, that's right. We just really need DOG. That means we just really got for our life. Okay, so they have more question for audience.
Maybe you have.
Answers.
question.
Thank you very much. My question: if you have job, but you don't get paid, but you love its job, what you doing?
It's not simple question. It's really complicated question.
Moderator, can I? Can I? Okay. Thank you very much for the time. Actually, if we're talking about job, for me, we're talking about passion. Like we have discussed before about when it's debate motion. I always say that if you have to find a job that it was your passion, because in my opinion we can't love our job if it is not our passion. How can we love our job and exactly it is not our passion? It's very difficult to do that, because if you do something that we don't like, it means it is not our passion, and we can do it maximum. What is it? Maximum. Yeah. So maybe you have to explain to us. Maybe you have to. You have what is the tips how to love the job that it is not our passion? I can imagine that, because maybe we always think this is not my passion. Why I have to do this? I mean, if someone do the job, not we can say that he loves that job. He just in comfort zone, not love the job. He just stay in comfort zone. But in my opinion, he is not in a situation that he loves his job. In my opinion, we can't love our job if that job is our passion. What do you think about that? Thank you.
Well, which one I have to answer?
Yeah.
Well, I will answer from Mama you first. Okay. Find our passion. Actually, when someone asks me about what is your passion, I confused. I don't know what I really like in my life. For example, when I was children, someone asked me what you wanna do, and I asked I want to be a doctor. But when I was in elementary school, I like a chemistry, and I want to be a chemist. So my passion is changing already, right? And then when I was in chemist is really hard to understand. It's a very complicated. So but I try to stay to learn in a chemistry department, because my parents have paid my study. Biaya, how to say? Payment. Yes, my study payment. And then what do I have to do? I have to love what I do. I have to try to learn chemistry at the time. But about passion, maybe it's something that hard to find, because we cannot describe what we love, and it will be permanently. Yes, to love. But when you love what you do, it's easier to 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 solve the problem that you will face in your job. But if you do what you love, it means that you be arrogant because you only do what you love. And when someone or your boss maybe asks you to do another job, you didn't want to do it because that's not your passion, is it? But if you love what you do, for example, in this meeting right now, I have to become a speaker. Actually, being speaker is not my passion, okay? But this is what I have to do. So I try from yesterday, I try to love what I do. I try to love to be a speaker, and I try to find out another material to be a speaker. And that's I do now. Is the example.
Let's make a definition of passion.
Yes? Okay.
What is the definition of passion?
Okay, actually that's from based on my parents. I can definition like passion is for me. I mean it based on my opinion. Passion is if you enjoy with what you do. So at the first time maybe being like me being as a sales it's really hard for me. It's not my passion I think, but I get many support like from my family, from my boss, and also from my friends, and then I can manage my work, and then because that's my daily routine and that's make me can handle, and I think like oh that's my passion because I can doing like that.
Yeah. If we're talking about passion, have you ever hear about someone, a doctor, go to the forest, maybe to Papua, maybe doing to help everyone there, and no salary, but he loves that. That is, it, for me, that is a passion. Yeah. You can, yeah. For me now, I don't know what is my passion actually. I do my love. Yeah, I do my job because it is my obligation, and in comfort, I am in comfort zone.
I think passion
Yeah.
is the same as interest. What we makes us satisfied.
Yeah, something
What
interest.
will make someone satisfied to the
Yes.
But I in my opinion, it's really deep of passion. The definition of passion in the job is really deep definition. Not just because we want to do this, we love to do this job, it is our passion. No.
It's more than.
It's more than that for me.
Okay, when you speak, I want to speak up. Okay, thank you.
I think we can answer both questions. No, you. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more.
Apa yang pertanyaan tadi? Jika kita like a volunteer, yes?
Yes,
Volunteer,
like-
you didn't get money from your
Actually,
job, but you
if
love it.
if we love it, it's related from Ma'am Ayu answer. Like if we love sometimes we don't need. If we love doing like teacher, actually sometimes we didn't really to need like a good pay, a good money salary because just because we love it. So the first is that's make me comfortable. The second way is about salary. I think that's my opinion.
You say it. Okay. No. Mochi has answered it. Oh, you asked me to answer?
Yeah.
Finish, okay, finish.
He asked you too.
Oh.
Yeah.
How to apa pertanyaan tadi? Oh, become a volunteer. Yes. Like what I say before that. Even though work and job is not only about money. Yes. So it's about experience. Even though you do something that you didn't get salary from that, but you get some experience. It means that you love what you do, not you do what you love. Yes. Because when you do something, you get experience from that. It means that you learn, and you get something new. Yes, that's something new. That something new or experience is the more valuable than money. Yes, the more valuable than money.
But my next question is, how long will you live with the unsatisfactions? Because I'm not really sure that you will always love your job while it's not your passions. As man said that she's also not really sure that we really love our jobs while it's not our passion. So how long you will live with unsatisfactions? Because I think and then how will you fail to love your jobs? Because I think sometimes you're trying to do it enthusiastically, but in some conditions, in some occasions, you will have no motivations to do that. When you realize that it's not your passion. So yeah. So my question is, how long will you stay with unsatisfactions, and how do you still love your jobs while it's not your passion, while it's unsatisfied? Because I'm not really sure that we're not gonna love the jobs forever, right? I mean, even if the amount of money that we earn is not satisfying, oh my God, I think I'm not really sure that we all agree that we will still love the job forever. We will try to find another job, just because it's impossible to live with unsatisfactions. Nobody wants to live with unsatisfactions, hatred. Of course, sometimes we really hate what we're doing because it's not our passions, while we are still seeing somebody out there, some people out there who has successfully achieved their dream while we are not. So how you struggle? How do you struggle in that kind of situations? You live with unsatisfactions, doing something that you even have no passions at all with it.
Okay, I will try to answer. So, how to struggle? That's the point, right? Okay, so yeah, have a job. It's not make our like this. Have a job like this. So sometimes we gotta because that's really hard to explain by English. Okay, so yeah, for me, because we're like having job like have a survive in their life. Sometimes we have a problem. Sometimes we have a good news, and sometimes we have a bad news. Actually, that's based my experience. At the first time when I was work as a seller, I sometimes after I back to my office, I cry because like, oh my God, that's really hard to me to find a salary. The second I opened my social media, and then I found my friend. They were as really happy, and I try, and I have a way when I was work at the sellers, as I also play my job. That's my way how to find my best word that should I find. And then maybe because the God want to I still learning as a sellers, and then I try, and then I can survive. So if you have a problem, it's no problem to cry, to pray to God, to the God, how to help us, and you can try to find another way. So just try whatever what you want. Just because you feeling bad, it doesn't mean you should be resign at the moment. Just try to find you should be have a plan B, plan C, like that.
What about you?
Okay,
Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks for the time. I just want to add something about what my real life experience about the job. When I still studied in university, I really love to draw something about face, So sometimes someone order only for 20,000 for yeah or for one picture, and yes, in that time I feel that's my job, that's my patience, but day by day, oh, it's not enough. Only but I really love. Yeah, I want to be a comicus later. That's my passion. But in the real life, it's not enough. And now I'm a teacher, but no. No.
Not enough.
It's enough, but it's not my passion. Yeah, it's like Miss Ulfa. I don't like being a teacher. Honestly, yeah, it's like I am missionary in this situation because yeah, in the first time I don't like English and yeah, but now I am an English teacher. Yeah, but now government, I have a project that they paid me 8 millions per month, only 20 days. Just teach from morning until afternoon. But I don't like it. How to teach, how to. But they paid me higher than what I love. So maybe that's like real life situation that I feel.
Addition. The conclusion is one factor that can we struggle in satisfaction, that's about salary. Yes.
Yeah.
Addition also. So when you get a job, try to enjoy your job, and it will make you be happy. When you are happy, when you are enjoying, when you are enjoy your job, when you are enjoy your job day by day, you get happiness. I think that's the real life that we want, because happiness is not difficult for us. We only say to ourselves that this my way from God. Yeah, this my way from God. So be ikhlas to do your job to make you be happy.
But how do we struggle when the temptation always comes to us? Do you know temptation? Godaan. Yes, godaan. Temptations always comes to us, and think about people's speech, hater speech. Sometimes people bully us because we're still doing something which is not really good in their eyes, and while we have to stay alive with that job, although we don't like it, we have no patience at all. So how do we struggle with the temptations or people's hater speech, bully that come to our lives? So do you have any tips or strategies maybe for us who are still struggling for such a kind of problems that we commonly find in our life?
How to struggle.
Yes, how to struggle the hater speech coming from other people, or the temptations coming from the unseen creatures, satanic. Sometimes they how to say, they sometimes whisper in our thought to do something, yes, something like that. And yes, how to struggle the challenging situations when we're still doing something that even we don't have the patience at all, or we get bullied, people have their gossiping.
Yes, gossip.
How to love the situation.
Honestly, for right now, I think I have hear my friends say bad about my job, and sometimes I realize that's make my feeling like really bad. But for me, to make you survive, just don't care about what they say. Stay focused on your job, and for me, don't tell about your friends or you had a speech about I have a good job. No, just doing, and don't tell, and maybe for the future they can understand why you still struggle with your job.
Okay, let me answer first. Okay, how do you struggle with the haters? Haters? Well, I copied some quotes. A quote said that haters is the true fans of us. Okay, haters is because they follow us, they follow our activities, and that's why they bullied us in the back. Is it? So just make them as motivation. So just make them as motivation, and then do our best based on do our best in job, and then ignore it. So whatever they say, just make as a motivation for us. Yes, I think.
So yeah, I mean.
Conclusion.
Oh, the conclusion.
Conclusion.
Question.
Okay.
The more question.
No question. Addition.
What question?
Okay. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For my experiences about when you have a job and not being paid, I think when you, for example, like volunteer, you are not paying. You have to be like find another extra job to get that, to balancing your financial, to stay your life, because to continue your life,
Stay in your life.
to continue your life, because we have to survive, to stay alive. You have to survive. Don't focus in when you're not paying. Don't focus on that when you are not paying. You still do the job, but you have to solve it. That you have to find another activity to make your money increase.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, I agree with that.
That is
I
maybe.
wanna ask you.
Okay, give her a chance. Okay.
Okay. From what you have described, I found three things. First, in Indonesia, cita-cita. In English, future goals. Second, something that makes us interest. Sesuatu yang membuat kita tertarik.
Okay.
Third, passion.
Okay, Josh.
Keinginan yang kuat.
Well, okay.
How to distinguish
Different things.
there? Yes, membedakan.
How to
How to describe
the three terms.
things
The
that,
four.
Membedakan.
What is dream? What is
Yeah.
Yes. Future goals, something that makes us interest, and passion.
That's why when someone asks me what is your passion, I cannot answer.
Yes.
I cannot make a difference between something makes interest and passion.
dreams about destination?
Dreams and goals.
interesting something.
Cita-cita. In Indonesia is cita-cita.
Goals and dreams, I think it's the same meaning, yeah. Dreams and goals. Dreams, it's your cita-cita, and goals, what you want to reach, what you want to achieve when you do something. For example, I learn English, so my goals is I want to be a teacher. It's a goals, is it? But it's actually it's not a dream, because a dream is when you are still child, you are still be a children. In the next time I want to be a doctor, maybe. Yeah, that's dream.
I think I named it something that makes us interested.
Yeah, something that makes us. Yeah, something makes us interest. Oh, something makes us interest and passion. Both of them, I really cannot explain the difference of, because I think it's same about passion and something makes us interest.
But I found that you, from what you described,
when you teach, you like the feel of when you help someone to solve problem. When child asks you, and you help and you help them, you like apa the feel you get. I think passion is what make us valuable. Yes.
Yeah. I think when Miss Ulfa feeling happy because they get value, it's different because passion is Miss Ulfa happy because they get value, and beside of that, Miss Ulfa happy because they get salary. And if we talk about passion, it's just about make us happy without salary. When Miss Ulfa teaching, they get salary. The second, they can help the child. And passion, if Miss Ulfa teaching, but they don't get salary, even they don't get salary, and they help child because for example, they love to their passion is helping the children. I think that's all.
So being happy doesn't mean that we have passions with what we are doing, right? Because you're happy
So,
with the kids, around with the kids, you're happy with the kids. But have the passion so that when you teach them.
Yes. Okay. Let me try to explain. Passion, it means that you want to do, you love something, and then you have to do in the next. For example, you love to play a game, so every day you play a game. But how if we sometimes the condition didn't support you to do, or maybe your eyes sick, or how to say, get a problem from your passion. So and then teach children. I'm happy when I teach children and make children understand. That's the way I do to love what I do. That's the way I do to love what I do, because being a teacher is not my passion. So before being a teacher, I don't like to being a teacher, and then I have to being a teacher. I have to be a teacher. So I learn how to love to be a teacher, and then I found that teaching children, it's good, and it makes me happy. So I found another way. And to love to be a teacher. That's something make us interest, but not passion. I think that.
Okay, I can say that in conclusions that dream what we want to be refers to
Yes.
dream, and interest and our passion support our dream.
Yes.
Do you agree with that kind of conclusions about a dream, interest and passion? I think interest and passion is just the same.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
the same. Interest is something like something that you like to do. You like to do. So when we like to do something, let's say, playing game every day, it means that we have much interest in game, and we have passions in game. And dream is different from passions and interest. Dream means that may mean that what we want to be. For example, I want to be a teacher. That's my dream. And what I see when sleeping is also a dream. Right? Yes, it has two meanings. That's about dream. Okay, that's it. It's just additional explanations about the definitions of the three terms. Okay, thank you.
So conclusion. Okay. So the conclusion is I have a tips from the Jack Ma to love what you do. This tips from Jack Ma. Okay. Like always Jack Ma say, take all your faults. I mean, take all your mistake in your life. Because yeah, we know the experience is Jack Ma. They have always rejected for the all things in our life. Yeah, yeah, but Jack Ma always say this: if he got the bad day, I mean, if he got something the bad thing in his life, the first what he do, he just close his eyes, and not yet, and he take a deep breath and say, yeah, take a deep breath, yeah, and after that they say it's not a bad at all. I mean, the all thing we do when we hate that and we don't like that. I mean, maybe make ourselves shame. I mean, it's not a bad at all. We just have to do we just have to try again. Try again is tomorrow. Like there are quotes in one of movie. They say they always have tomorrow. Selalu ada hari esok. We just have to try it again. So we have some quotes from Jim Carrey. There's one the comedian actor. They say, if you get the pain, if you get a bad day or bad experience in your life, just laughing and make a joke with that, and that's the best joke ever, and you are the winner. Artinya, artinya jika Anda memiliki kesakitan, memiliki hari yang paling buruk, atau memiliki pengalaman yang paling buruk yang tidak pernah dirasakan oleh orang lain, tertawalah dan buat lelucon tentang keadaan terburuk Anda, dan itu adalah lelucon terbaik yang pernah ada. Jika Anda berhasil mendapatkan hal positif di hari terburuk Anda, Andalah pemenangnya. Yeah. So that's from meeting for today. Okay, don't forget subscribe, like, and comment. Yeah, for the next meeting. Okay, so thank you for today for all of all for participants. So thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.